All right, good day everybody. Mike here, Northeastern Dirt Property Maintenance. I just got home and I was helping my neighbor make a tractor decision. So I'm trying to keep an open mind because he's an older gentleman and he wants to buy a hydrostatic tractor, 25 to 35 horsepower. So anyway, I took the Coyote down there. I just got home and I explained to him how everything works in this Coyote and the high stat transmission, 4-wheel drive, all that. He loves the tractor. But anyway, he's looking for a tractor. So while I was there, I knew he had this old King Quad sitting there, this old Suzuki King Quad, but I was interested in the racks on the Suzuki King Quad, obviously, to put on mine, right? Because I don't have those racks, and I thought that would be a good fit on mine. So I ended up buying the whole machine off him, and it did run. This machine actually runs. He said, but the starter's gone for a shit. He said the starter's no good in it, but it ran perfectly when he parked it, he said, and the starter was going out on it, and now it doesn't work, period. That's fine. I bought it mostly for parts, like it's a running King Quad, but boy, she's seen better days. Of course, this machine here looks like it was born and raised in the north, and probably looks like it's seen a few miles of woodlot. But anyway, it's got the factory protectors here for your feet, the roll bar or whatever you call it, skid protector here for your feet. And it's got, oh, it's still got the old little drink holder tie wrapped in here. I got to get rid of that. We just pulled it out of the bushes, basically. And so I wanted this rack right here. And it actually has a hand shifter, aftermarket, or Suzuki, who knows, hand shift. I'm going to put that on. And the racks on this thing are as straight as an arrow. So because the machine had a bunch of good little aftermarket trinkets with those foot guards, the front basket, the hand shifter, and it's got straight racks, and it runs, and it's got the actual factory carburetor on it from Suzuki, and they are getting hard to get. In fact, I don't even know if you can buy them anymore. But so I thought, I'm going to buy the machine. So we come to a price, and basically I paid $500 for the machine, and I thought $500 to me in the parts alone that are on this machine, and it runs, it's worth it to me. And he's going to buy a tractor, so of course, why not put the money toward a tractor? But anyway, we're going to get at it. We're going to strip some of these parts off. We're going to start with this hand shifter right here. So I want to unbolt this hand shifter down here. And I'm going to take all these accessories off first. I'm going to strip it of these accessories. And this machine actually comes with, he told me, a working winch. So, hey, I think it's worth the $500 to me in parts anyway. And he's a good neighbor. We didn't even haggle a price. He said $500 and I pay it. He's a good guy. So I'll get this off and then I will show you. Let's whip a little anti-seize on here. This gear shifter's in pretty good shape. I got to look at repainting those racks over there, but the shifter is in pretty good shape. But you know what? I really don't even know why I want this hand shifter on there. I think it looks neat and I'm going to try it. I might not even like it. Plus two, anything exposed to mud and water and dirt down low like this, you kind of want to get some anti-seize on it. Like I said, I don't know if these are genuine Suzuki OEM parts or all aftermarket. I have no idea. I should have a look. I'm kind of curious. Are they Kimpacks? Are they Suzuki? Whatever. Who knows, man? Okay, there we go. We got our hand shifter on there, and you'll see if it works. got your shifter up here on top. You don't even use the shifter for reverse. Now for forward on this machine, that's first low range, second low range, kind of neat. Did I really need a hand shifter? Not really. I just thought it was neat, so I put it on there. And there we go. We now got the hand shifter on there. And works good. We're going to strip off these racks. And we'll go from there. I'll get going on this. There's years of outside rust. But we'll fix that up with a little anti-seize. A lot of things have changed since I shot the last video. The Ford F-250 7.3 Power Stroke, you'll notice, is no longer behind me. It's sold, and it is sitting right outside the door right now. It's bought and paid for, and it is leaving. And the reason for the sale is pretty simple of that Ford. Great truck, 7.3 Power Stroke. Had a little bit of a quirky transmission issue, but nothing too bad. And if it did, and somebody had to rebuild the transmission, so what, who cares? The truck was solid, it was a good runner. It's a great running 7.3 Power Stroke 4-wheel drive. And so I put it on the internet, and it's sold as is, so it'll be leaving. And why have this vehicles or equipment sitting around taking up space here in the shop when somebody else might as well take it and enjoy it? And these boys are going to put it together. They're farmers. They're going to put a transmission, or they're going to look at it. They're going to fix it up and use it. And that's what I say about a lot of stuff. Why, in your mind, if you're not going to fix something, or you don't have the money to put into the truck, and it's not even a priority, just sell it. Let somebody else enjoy the thing, man. Rather than just sit there in this building taking up space. And I actually do, if somebody's watching this video from Ontario, and you want that nice 3500 Ram, this 98 24 valve NV4500 stick 4-wheel drive at 3500, it's for sale. And I'll tell you, she's damn near rust free. I don't think there's any rust anywhere on this truck, you guys, and I put a lot of money in this truck. So a little bit off topic here, that truck is for sale. And if somebody wants a good old mechanical diesel truck, like pretty much, not all computered and emission to death, that 3500 Ram right there, that is a deadly truck. That thing pulls like a plow horse, and I never abused it. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing a bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there it is. So back to the King Quad. I think for now in this King Quad, I'm just going to rob it of all the accessories. Then I'm probably going to pull the starter on this thing and maybe see if I can't get this King Quad running. And why not? We'll see. It hasn't ran for a long, long time. Huh. Wow. Okay, we're gonna have to do some bending and prying here. Oh, she's on there. All right. Good. Okay, you guys are probably wondering, oh my God, I hope he paints this thing before he puts it on. Well, I'm gonna paint it. I'm just gonna make sure that everything checks out here. Cut my hand. And then I'm gonna put it on here, but before that I'll have it in the house and I'll paint it and we'll go from there. All right, I don't at all like the fit of this, so I've been trimming this expanded metal. Now I wanna trim around each of these arms. I don't like the way it was kind of cobbled up there a little bit. So I'm gonna mark off where I gotta nip this expanded metal a little bit here in order for these to drop down onto the rack. I don't like that. And we'll try it again, a little bit at a time, just a little bit at a time, fitting this on there. I want it to fit just a little bit neater. This is on there for now, and then this is going to fold down and bolt on there, but I want this rack to fall down between the expanded metal. This is an accessory that somebody else cut, and it's actually a good idea because it allows you to utilize the whole bottom of this. So I want to kind of preserve this and fit it properly. Dirty bastard. With that. And if you look at what I'm cutting, I'm just increasing the size of those cutouts for each one of these brackets to fit through right there. That's all I'm trying to accomplish. And that's really, that'll be down, okay. And that's all I was trying to do, if you look, is get that expanded metal down. We can tie wrap it, just like the other owner did right around. I just trimmed it up a little bit, so these fall in a little bit easier. And I think it's gonna rest just a little bit better on the framework. And I will end up painting this here when this weather just warms up a little bit, but I want to fit it and forget it and get it on, and then I can paint it later on. Except now it's really getting cool out. We've had multiple frosts up here, so I always consider these Suzuki accessories handy to have, because you can lay anything across the top, you can strap to them, you can do anything. If you're a trapper, you can put stuff in here. You can put a cooler in there, you can put beer in this rack, you can do whatever you want. All right, I'm gonna move on to the little brush guards for your feet down there. This is gonna be a little bit different. All right, so we're back and it's the evening now. I just came out after dinner to finish this thing up, and we can have a little look. Got the front rack on there, of course, as I showed. Got the side bush guards on there too. Got the actual hand shifter when you're in deep mud right there. I put that on because that came with it too. So when you're in deep mud, you can use that shifter. All right, you guys, thanks for tuning in, and just got a few of those little attachments off that old beater right here. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this king quad here. I don't know if I'm going to try and get it running or stuff it in the sea can in the corner and forget about it and just pick parts off it. I'm not sure yet, because I know axles are getting harder to get for these two, and they're expensive too. So like you said, this thing ran and had no problems with four-wheel drive. So the spare axles and the carburetor, everything on this is worth something. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but thanks for tuning in, you guys. But one thing for sure, this thing will not sit outside anymore. It's either going to get stuffed in the corner of a shop here, or it's going in the sea container. It's going to go high and dry. So its days of getting moss on it and rain on it and snow are over. Hey, it doesn't look like much, but it's good for parts. Okay, thanks for tuning in.